Magneto Was Right versus ThorPlay. It is going to be a very exciting match here. Already we can kind of see some hovers of lords. We got Jeff Lord. Animation is crazy. ThorPlay has an entire team of lords and a Lord Spider-Man. This is my first time seeing Spider-Man in the league in general. So Spider-Man Penny with that team up is really good. Obviously you have Mag, Hela here running it through. We got a really good competition on ThorPlay, but also really good double Penny is going to be very interesting to see. Especially Penny on defense probably has more of an advantage than Penny on attack. So yeah.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
And again, if the stream's lagging, if it's too much, please let me know. I just want to make sure.
We can handle anything they throw our way.
But yeah, I'm very excited to see just what's gonna happen. And honestly, like, we also have an Elsa being run too. Elsa's been getting a lot of playtime recently, especially in the higher ranks. And I mean, as all of us know, that ultimate just ruins lives. It ruins lives. But here we are, starting off with the first match here. We have Spider-Man on the left, just going on the flank. Both teams are starting to interact right now. You see Mags in the front line, just trying to apply pressure. As you can see, Magneto Was Right is just kind of playing more passively. You have the double Penny here, so obviously none of them is really going to want to go into each other's little bubble. Spider-Man is just waiting and lurking up top, trying to look for a pick. You just got a lot of different slow gameplays, but trust me, when one person gets a pick, it's going to go crazy. Magik here trying to overextend and get a pick, doesn't happen. Penny applying more pressure. Again, just very smooth neutral. Magik tries to go in for the kill. Pressure in the back line here. Able to dash out. Actually, her existence allowed 3 picks to happen, and now ThorPlay is on the back pedal here. We have Mag here, just applying more pressure, trying to get a pick here, but it's going to be really hard for him to get a pick just due to the amount of heals. Like, Ness heals and Jeff heals. Like, as I said, Penny defense is really good. Oh, looks like Namor's low, tries to get that, but does get the heal. Psionic Vortex gets popped. Oh, double support ult. That's a little bit unfortunate. Is able to live, though. Jeff ult happens. Swallows one. Does he even kill on the nest? No, he lives. Able to get that pick on the Penny. More heals happen. Able to get that pick. Oh my god, Magik is going crazy right now. Applying pressure on the back line. They have no support ults to really stop him. Absolutely amazing. And I think that was really good on the Jeff's part to really ult there. Double support ult is not the best, but you know what happens sometimes, and it's quite all right. Again, more pressure just being applied here. In this double Penny matchup, you're really not going to see a lot of crazy plays until someone dies. Right there, Spider-Man does get picked off. Jeff is just applying so much healing and pressure, and the enemy team just has nothing to really deal with it. Jeff is just sitting for free, honestly. Oh, from Magneto. Tries to get the pick on the Jeff. Barely misses and has to back up. Gets trapped by Penny and dies. I respect the attempt there. More Jeff kills from here. Just trying to apply more pressure. The team really doesn't know what to do. Spider-Man trying to get a pick here. Tries to go for it. Misses. Oh, ult. Misses the ult and gets killed by Jeff. Unfortunate. You hate to see it. You know, I know a lot of people have personal gripes about. Oh, Glortrunks gets popped. Pulls it in this. Kills it. The ult goes away. Wonderful play by Mr. Muffin here. Co-op time from, I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get used to the name from Enrique. Counter ult. They're just playing in neutral right now, playing for survivability, but pressure is being applied, and ThorPlay just can't seem to push through right now. Oh, but Spider Mode is looking to get it done, but with the Namor ult stops them. Hela ult coming in, destroys the nest finally. Applies pressure, gets one, gets two, gets three. Oh my goodness. Irreductible is going crazy right now. And with that, they are able to push through and finally push through this little chokehold. Penny's gonna have much harder of a time defending here now, because that spot, as if you're a Penny main, you know that is the best spot. But Jeff does have ult here. He has to be playing more passively right now. Phoenix ult right now coming in. Doesn't get a pick, but does apply a lot of pressure there. Seems a bit more on the back pedal. For the boost. Phoenix is trying to get some picks here, trying to kill the back line. Isn't able to do so. 2 goes down from Magneto Was Right. 3 goes down from Magneto Was Right. They have no heals right now. 2 ults get popped. Blood trunks get popped. Oh, doesn't get a pick. Unfortunately, it runs into the wall. Isn't able to get a kill. It seems as though ThorPlay does have this in the bag. They're not going to be able to touch in time. Jeff, you know what, Jeff? You got that. I respect the determination from James right there. Just pure aura. That was pure aura. But ThorPlay finally able to break through, and now they have some pretty decent momentum here. Going here on the first one past the first point and their second point. Penny here able to play more defensively. Again, we do have that Jeff ult there. I think he's just waiting for a perfect opportunity to use it. Groot ult's also online. Just applying pressure, trying to get any picks. Doesn't get much. Gets pressured, has to be on the back pedal. Squirrel Stampede goes crazy. Finally able to pressure the back line. Jeff on goes, and he gets 3. He gets 3. Is he gonna suicide? No, he throws him off, but still is able to get that pick. Even with the defensive ult from Enrique, James is like, nah, I'm gonna eat them all up, and it's all my business. And I respect the hell out of it. This is so much fun. I'm sorry. This is so much fun on a personal note. Oh my god. And now we're going up. ThorPlay is starting to approach. Early pick from Invis gets picked on early. Thor is low. They only have 120 kills, but Thor is able to live through here. Walls off. Might get the Penny here. Penny all happens with Onyx duckling ulting to Cloak Dagger ult. All this pressure and sustainability, but they're getting pressure from the back by Hela. Hela isn't able to get any picks though. 1 kill, 2 kills from Penny right here. Eric Jesh going crazy right now. Able to get 2 picks from Penny. I can't even get 1. Phoenix ult comes down. Not able to get a pick with Phoenix ult, but it's quite all right. He's applying all this damage. Squirrel Stampede is able to apply so much pressure, and just like that, ThorPlay gets stopped yet again. And the win is going to go to Magneto Was Right. Punisher ult gets popped. Seems like they're just trying to stop him from pushing up. And it seems to be working. No one's able to really break through right here. Penny ult right here from... I can't say the last part, but pretend I did. It just hit me. Jeff ult pops through. Is he going to die? He lived and is able to secure the point. James is popping off right now. Magneto Was Right was able to do an amazing hold right there. ThorPlay is really gonna have to reconsider their comp here, but also Magneto Was Right isn't able to be they aren't gonna be able to play Penny as effectively here, because they are gonna be attacking this time. W Jeff, I agree. W Jeff. I mean, look at James. He has an animated Jeff profile. Like that's scary. That's scary. That's scary. Very good ult there. Like very bold ult there, honestly. Able to just go for it. I mean, I fully believe that James was accepted the fact that he was gonna die, but popped it anyway to prevent them from touching, which is honestly really good. Really good. But as you can see, the comp is changed a little bit. Honors duckling switch from Cloak and Dagger to Rocket. Now we have Scarlet Witch. I believe they have Scarlet Witch at the end, but now we have him here. And look at the cuddles! Yeah! Yeah! Clip it! Clip it! Clip it! Clip it! Yeah! Yeah! Wait, hold up. Yeah! Clip it! Yeah! Yeah! That makes me so
The
happy.
battle starts in 5.
But it seems as though ThorPlay is keeping up their same comp as
2,
usual.
1.
Start walking out here. Again, they realize that attack Penny isn't going to give them a lot of advantages, so they switch from Penny to Thor and Emma, which is honestly, I don't really know how I feel about this, but we're going to see. But Defense Penny is able to really shine in all of her glory right here. And you really see it just stopping any of these approaches, but weirdly, Nest is not placed down. There's no Nest placed down. And I guess she must have realized that Nest wasn't placed down until now, and tries to place it. Unfortunately, that chokehold that was so prominent in Magneto Was Right's defense is now just being crumbled apart in seconds. Invis is able to all here get a little bit of stall here, but I don't know how valuable this is going to be. Trying to keep each other up. Fails. Thor's applying pressure, air dash, and just like that, Magneto Was Right got that dub so quickly. ThorPlay is gonna have to regroup and really consider. Looks like they switched to triple heals. Now they have Invis, Cloak and Dagger, and Loki, which is gonna be very interesting to see. Solo Pink Tenny is gonna be very interesting, but with the defense, it might work. It might work. Trying to touch right now. That's good. Just give it to them. Oh, Emma ult here is able to grab 1, 2, 3. Able to get a pick. Oh, so close. Oh my God. I just saw Scarlet Witch try to ult and just die. Unfortunate. This over here playing neutral right now. Jeff ults right here. Tries to get a pick. Gets 3 yet again. James is going crazy right now with these picks. Oh, Hela ults, able to save herself using her bird, but isn't able to get any of the picks because, oh man, because Onyx Duckling ulted on the point, and it seems as though this victory is going to go towards Magneto Was Right, unless they're able to touch last second. But Air Jesh here is applying pressure, not letting them break through. Look at him. Gatekeep it, and just like that, it is over.
2-1.
Magneto Was Right, was able to push, pass, and truly show what they're all about. I think ThorPlay is definitely going to need to switch up their comp just a little bit here. It's going to be very interesting what map they choose. But yeah, James MVP, obviously. I mean, that was crazy. Consistently getting 3 players per swallow, or getting a person per swallow, is crazy. Looking at the stat spread here, you can see just nice victory. Looking at the stat spread here, you're able to see just how crazy Jeff really is on this map, and just how crazy Jeff is as a character. Hela also did really good. Irreductible played really well. Everyone honestly played really well. But obviously we're going to see on the second match what happens and what kind of different comps happens and what switches up. Sorry. What? I have to exit spectating, that's why. Oopsie, sorry about that. I'm still trying to get used to this whole like spectating thing. But very much so, I think something that I saw towards the end was Emma ulting and then Cloak and Dagger ulting. Not Cloak and Dagger, Wanda ulting, and I really like that because it shows that they actually have some good team synergy there. Like you could tell that they were communicating, and Wanda was trying to get a pick off of that. Which, I mean, if you're Wanda playing against Penny, it's really difficult to do. So, I mean, it's very good that they use both of those ults to kind of coordinate better. I will say ThorPlay is playing well, but I believe that they're going to need a stronger mainline tank if they're going to stand a chance here. Groot is good, but they don't have anything to really complement Groot. I hope to see like a Stranger or Mag or something. I really hope to see it on this next game, but if not, then, you know, I'm still hoping that ThorPlay wins here. I'm hoping both players win. I don't want to see anyone lose. I don't want to see anybody lose. How many matches? It's best out of 3. So it's just best out of 3, and we were gonna run it like there was supposed to be. I wanted to have like three like sets being ran, but unfortunately this was the only team that was able to be available today, so we only have this match, which is a little unfortunate, but I'm still fortunate that we're able to live stream. Taking notes, playing against MWR, kill the shark. Yeah, I know, right? Like, Jeff was really good. They are walking them down now. Yeah, no, it was crazy. Now again, I've seen Magneto Was Right. They were none of you guys know this, but we had a this is our second time doing Marvel Rivals League. The first time we did it, they had this team composition was pretty much the same, and yeah, they've definitely improved since last time. They have been putting the hours, they've been grinding. I mean, you could tell by just the way they're playing and how they're coordinating. So I'm really excited to see how this next one pops up. And second map here seems to be competitive mode domination on the Hydra map. So it's going to be very interesting to see just, you know, what happens here. And honestly, I think this is more of a boon to Jeff than a bane. He gets more environmentals here. But we're going to wait and see what happens. I mean, regardless, there's some good high ground for the pokes. Some very consistent flanks for the pokes to be able to pressure open map areas. So, I mean, it could honestly go either way on this map. But I will say, they must at least be considering Jeff now. Because if they weren't before, they've got to be considering them now. Whee! Look, he actually spins, guys. He actually spins. Whee! Whee! And right now, the second match is beginning to start right here, right now. Round 2, ThorPlay 0. Magneto Was Right 1, so it's 1-0. Magneto Was Right is in favor right now. And right now, let's see the team composition for now. We're going back to the Elsa. We've got Magik yet again. Air just going Magneto this time. We've got James on Jeff, obviously. We've got Groot and Hela. Irreductible's really good on that Hela. So I really think Irreductible saying Hela is probably the best thing for it to happen. But this time we have Bucky and Rocket. Was that Bucky and Rocket being hovered? Yes, it was. Bucky and Rocket are being hovered right now with Groot. Very, very interesting. I like that, though. Bucky alt getting damage boosted is really good. Not to mention damage boost in general is just really good for Groot and for Hela as well. Especially the nerf that happened to Hela.
Stay out of this.
Air just switches to Penny. Now they're solo tanking Penny, which is very interesting. Running Punisher, running triple DPS, 2 heals, and 1 tank. With Punisher, Magik, and Elsa with Cloak and Dagger and Jeff healing.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And here we are starting out the second match right here. Both players are starting to go out into the field.
Different battlefield.
Obviously, we see AJS here trying to set up early. Obviously, you want that defensive spot as quickly as possible. Setting up mines, trying to get a sneaky kill. There's that mine right there. Very good place for that mine. We see Irreductible on the right trying to apply pressure, but Checkmate is keeping him at bay, which is actually really good. Then on the left we see Bucky right there trying to get a pull in. Misses the pull, tries to apply more pressure. We get KB on Magik trying to apply some frontline pressure, and we see Air just on top, just chilling like nobody's business. And I love this position from here. Irreductible is trying to look for a pick, gets 1 pick, is able to apply some more pressure, but gets pressured by Checkmate. Has to play more defensive here now. Checkmate is playing more aggressive and might get picked off here. Oh, but the reload is unfortunate. Now Irreductible is trying to go on the super offensive, trying to get that picked out, but I believe it's already too late. But luckily, ThorPlay is able to get the point first on first fight, and that's honestly really good because now it's going to be harder for Air Jet as Penny to get the defensive spot here. We see Alu Templa setting up here as Groot. Mr. Muffin's just trying to get some picks. Switches to Hela, which I just realized. The Hela diff is crazy. Which Hela's better? Oh my god, Mr. Muffin is hitting some shots right here. Irreductible is getting close to ult. We're getting close to ult here. We might see an ult fight here. Groot ults here, tries to gets two, able to get some picks. Bucky ults as well, tries to get that pick, but gets killed by K-Bay on Squirrel Girl. Amazing pick from K-Bay. Now ThorPlay is backing up, and Onyx Duckling ults. Oh my god, goes towards Irreductible. Does not like that Hela. Damage amplifier gets popped. Irreductible is able to pop that ult. Tries to get that pick. Off the ulting. Checkmate gets it on him. Gets two. Oh, doesn't get two. Oh, now ult from Mr. Muffin happens, and he's able to apply more pressure. Tries to get that pick from the supports in the back line. Isn't able to get it, though. Oh, finally gets that first pick. And just like that, even though there was a lot of ults being exchanged, I mean, ThorPlay still has an advantage here. We're just able to get some more picks and use their ults more effectively. And look, Rocket's on the Groot. Yes, yes, yes! Oh, that's so awesome. Groot trying to place these walls, trying to obstruct them a little bit. Invis ults, the Psionic, I forgot what the ult's called. Invis ults anyway. Bucky tries to get the pick here. Is able to live due to the ult of Invis. Bucky's just looking for damage here. Tries to get a pick. Misses the hook. Just doing damage, but the heals is insane right now. Right now we have a neutral fight, but Groot is getting close to ult. First pick from Mr. Muffin. Groot does ult. Able to get all three. Does he get a kill here? The heals are crazy. And oh my goodness. That is absolutely insane. That is crazy. James is trying to get an ult and misses, but that is crazy. Some crazy pocketing from both Onyx Duckling and James. Really good. They've got some very dependable supports right now. And that was a good ult from Olu Templa. It's unfortunate that they had like crazy pocketing, but that was a really good ult. And right now Penny's at the defensive formation, so it's harder for them to push up, especially as Groot. He does not move very fast, and the team has a lot of abilities to really slow them down. They're going in from the left now, trying to avoid Penny Nest entirely. And I think this is a smart play. Groot is pushing up right here. We have two ults from Magneto Was Right. Rocket ult is close on ThorPlay right here. He sets up wall, goes in immediately into the thing. Co-op top gets popped. Onyx Duckling and Zell both pop ults. Just a neutral situation right here. Damage amplifier gets popped. Squirrel Stampede also gets popped. Trying to get some picks here. El Costo gets a pick on Mr. Muffin right now. Just trying to destroy those walls here. Seems as though Magneto Was Right is getting a lot of pressure here. Oh, and here comes the Kraken Impact. Trying to get that pick. Olu Templa gets two with his ult. Goes crazy. That Groot ult came in clutch. Is he gonna get a reset? Gets three. And just like that, ThorPlay is able to get the dub here. Absolutely amazing. They switched. Mr. Muffin switched the gambit. Honestly, kind of crazy, but unfortunately, the switch is not enough to save it, and ThorPlay wins round one. That Bucky pick was really, really good, especially Bucky Groot. Bucky Groot is really good, and it seems as though ThorPlay is starting to play a little bit more like a team, and that's honestly amazing to see. But it's not over yet, as we enter round two. I will say, Gambit being switched is actually really smart. They have more offensive capabilities while keeping up sustain.
30 seconds before you attack.
ThorPlay is really going to have to figure out some kind of counterplay, because now their whole Bucky Groot combo goes away, because, you know, Gambit could just cleanse the whole thing.
Oh, but I wouldn't, because I'm a hero, and stealing is
Need to see the stats of the healing after this round? Yeah, of course. I'm always going to show the stats. But, you know, ThorPlay has two ults to play with right here. James is close to his ult, but we're really going to see how this turns out.
3, 2,
Groot on both teams right here. And just like that, we are now starting our second match right here. Honestly, if James could get a crazy ult here, they might be able to cap first point. But if not, I can see the point going to ThorPlay. They do have the ult advantage here. But again, we're really going to see just what happens here. And entering on point. Groot trying to push up, get some points. James already has his ult, just playing more backline. Irreductible is playing on main with Groot, just applying pressure, keeping him off of Groot. Really good. Applies pressure, 2 headshots. Does he get a third? Checkmate is able to get away. Weird ref beacon from Rocket, but you know what? I enjoy the energy. Mr. Muffin ults here. Is able to get 1, is able to get 2, and is able to get a pick, but Irreductible pops the ult. He's able to get some picks here, gets 1 pick. Applies pressure, gets 2, and just like that, because of the ult of Irreductible, they are able to apply more pressure here, and they are now back in a neutral situation. Bucky does ult here with the Kraken impact. Oh, we get it all from James. James gets 2 with his ultimate. He has to back up because he has nowhere else to spit him out. Seems as though he's going to spit him out at a corner. Just has to be careful here. Doesn't get the pick. Zell's ulting on point right now. Seems as though to be a double support ult, which is a bit unfortunate on ThorPlay side, but if they're able to get a pick here and play more passively, they will, you know, it will be fine for them. They will be fine. And just like that, ThorPlay is able to take it away from Magneto Was Right. However, their team is still there, and they are still able to apply some pressure. You can see Checkmate is just trying to apply some pressure here. Irreductible is playing really well, out of their mind right now. See Irreductible here, just applying more pressure. Just really able to do a lot of damage on the tanks. James right here is coming in, but overextends and gets killed by Ella Costo. Alu Templa gets a pick on Mr. Muffin, and it seems as though, yet again, Magneto Was Right cannot seem to get a push here, and they are forced to retreat. And it's absolutely crazy. Just like that, everyone's getting picked. Gambit tries to push up and get a pick here. Isn't able to get anything. And it gets killed by Alucosto. We have a Cloak Dagger running for their lives. Gets pulled by Bucky, but the pocket from their team comes in, and Alucosto dies for that overextension. Oh man, I love this league. I love this league. Right here, we got some heals going on. ThorPlay has 4 ults to play with. Magneto Was Right does have 3. Getting close. Does get the ult. Misses. Irreductible yet. Popping another ult. What? With the air just ult. Trying to get a pick. Gets a pick. Come up top. Time from Onyx Ducklings. Then we have Punisher ult just coming in. Just absolutely running and gunning. And just like that, they are able to cap point. However, they used pretty much all their ults except for Gambit. While ThorPlay still has 2 ults to play with. However, as I said, Gambit is able to cleanse that Groot Bucky combo. So ThorPlay is really going to have to pick and choose their ults right now. Alu Templa pushing in again. That red beacon is standing strong. Strong, loud and proud. Alu Templa gets stunned twice, but Groot has so much HP, he just doesn't care, and he's getting pocketed really hard. Pushes up a little bit, and almost gets picked off, but their supports are able to save them. Very good healing from ThorPlay. Here we go. Kraken impact coming in, the Groot all coming in, Gambit all comes in as they respawn. They're now pushing up, just applying pressure in a neutral situation because damage amp is actually keeping them alive right now. Just like that. Seems as though Magneto Was Right is scrambling right now, not able to get a pick. And now we have a last fight situation. Early pick. Checkmate gets headshotted by Irreductible. Absolutely unfortunate right there. Air Jets trying to push up, trying to push, but their team just outputs so much damage that they're just not going to have an opportunity to do though. Jet, from James, is able to get 1, gets that touch, doesn't go for the environmental, instead goes for the back, throw from the back, us against the world from Zell, able to overextend here and get the push, and just like that, it might be over for, but no, Onyx Duckling, last second, able to save their team, able to stall more, but Invis is able to do their and we have one on. Pure Hela gets killed by Irreductible. Unfortunate. That was their all or nothing, and they missed it, unfortunately. And now it truly seems as though ThorPlay is able to get the win here. And just like that, ThorPlay wins round 2. Able to really come back from that. That was really, really good. This Bucky is terrifying. I agree. What's the range of elos everyone is in? I mean, it goes all the way down to bronze, and I think the highest we have is eternity. So, but we try to balance the teams, not to just make it like all GM and eternity players at one spot. And just like that, ThorPlay wins round 2, and we have a game 3 situation. As you can see the stats here. Sorry, I blanked. As you can see the stats here, you could see the crazy amount of healing that Onyx Duckling was doing. Obviously, they got SVP, 33k heals, 8k damage, 4 finals. James is slipping a little bit, just a little bit, but I still believe in him. I still believe in them. Irreductible truly popped off, like 100% truly popped off. Absolutely crazy. But here we are on round number 3. And honestly, it could be either way now. Wait, why are they saying GG's? It's best of 3. Are they saying GG's for the match? I don't want them to end it. Oh no, they're in the middle ground because. Okay, they said GG, so I thought they were ending it. And just like that, we are just so chilling right now. I am very excited to see how this next match unfolds. Truly, I am. Whew. I gotta say, these games are having me sweating. They are having me sweating right now. I am so on edge. I truly am like, who's gonna win, who's gonna lose? Like, it is something. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Just checking some DMs there. I got a message from Big Boss, and he said I'm doing amazing, and that I'm awesome, and that I'm baller. I will say I have to do a never mind. I don't have to do a brief intermission. But here we are, round 3 happening. Round 3, last game. Although last game has to be domination. That is the rule that we set, unfortunately. But I believe that rule is going to be changing next week. But we are at Royal Palace right now. Very interesting map. And now we see some new lords popping up around here. Lord Rogue is actually very terrifying. We have Cloak and Dagger, obviously, from Zell. We have El Costo going Bucky. Really popped off last round. Enrique supporting El Costo right there. But we've got a very interesting lineup here. I will say Thor, Air Just Thor and K-Bay Rogue is a very, very scary duo. They're going to be able to apply a lot of pressure. However, ThorPlay is playing mainly poke, so it is going to be hard for them to get some picks here, but you never know. I mean, they could just be absolutely cracked out of their mind and just lock in and just go crazy.
I don't think I could handle the pressure of the Dark Force.
James getting off Jeff is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think, listen, maybe the Squirrel Girl is better than the Jeff. We gotta trust the we gotta trust the process with James here. I believe. But here we are walking up right now, starting round 3. I really like this map. I very much enjoy this map. Holocausto just coming up. Air Jess already applying pressure, and as you can see, has to hide immediately because of poke. Tries to get a pull here, doesn't. Is able to apply some damage on the Groot, but Groot is just not dying. Awakening form from Thor, tries to get a pick, but Groot is just eating all this up. Alu Templa is overextending just a smidge bit though, but is able to back up just in time. James is already picked off. Onyx Duckling is trying to stay alive, but Alu Costo is applying a lot of pressure over here on the right, but has to run away. Actually, the tables were reversed. James is coming back on spawn. Olu Costo gets a pick. Olu Costo gets 2 picks. Trying to get a third pick right there. Now Luna Snow is all by herself, trying her best to run, gets picked off. Unfortunate. You hate to see it happen. And now Magneto Was Right is on the back pedal, and they have to back up and regroup. As I said before, it's really hard to play poke as these heroes, just because you don't really have a lot of defense for your main team. Air Jess gets grabbed, but Air Jess is not afraid to fight this Bucky right here, but realizes his loss and backs away. Very good. Alu Templa is really just pushing through and breaking through their defenses right now. Namor Art goes in, able to get one, able to get two. Air Jess, oh my god, Air Jess is popping up right now, gets three. And just like that, Magneto Was Right is able to get it back. Absolutely amazing. But now we have some ults to play with. I will say that Thor ult is going to be the hardest to hit. They have no form of just like keeping themselves still or anything like that. But ThorPlay has like almost an entire like 6 ults to play with. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Magneto Was Right plays this. As you can see, Squirrel Stampede gets popped by James. Tries to get a pick there. Able to destroy the respawn beacon. Hell Unleashed from Irreductible. Irreductible's trying to get a pick, but Onyx Duckling pops ult. Also, K-Bay pops ult, tries to stop. Bucky pops his ult too. Gets one. The reset right here. Misses it. Air Jess tries to get a pick and does actually get a pick, excuse me, on Rocket. But unfortunately, ThorPlay just had more ults to play with and is able to get the point. I think Air Jess is doing a lot here, but without any form of protection on the front line, Alu Templa is just free to walk through and just separate all of them. Gambit all from Mr. Muffin here. Air Jess should be able to pop up here, but I Am Groot goes crazy, but doesn't matter. Actually doesn't matter at all. Gambit all just says, nah, I don't care about any of that, and is just able to push through all these defenses. And Magneto Was Right is able to get another cap. This is a really close game, guys. This is really close. Right now, we only have 2 ults, Invis ult, and Checkmate has ult with Namor. James gets early picked on by El Costo. You really gotta be careful. El Costo gets another pick. Oh, almost gets another pick, excuse me. I just keep prematurely calling out these deaths. Just more damage from El Costo. Back, flank from Namor, but unfortunately isn't able to get any value off of that. Now the team is down 1 ult, and ThorPlay is able to truly push up here. K-Bay is trying to stay alive, but gets picked. Air Jess trying to get the kill on the Bucky, but isn't able to. And just like that, ThorPlay is able to capture it back again. Squirrel Stampede pops off, but immediately gets picked off. It's very hard to hit that. Very hard to hit that ult. Air Jess finally switches to Magneto. Very good, trying to get that frontline pressure. It might be a little bit too late, but we'll really see here because they still have time to touch for one more. And just like that, Air Jess is starting to push up right here. Just stand tall. Almost gets picked off. The heals aren't crazy. As we know, Onyx Duckling is able to heal, but unfortunately, Air Jess dies early. And now we have Kraken Impact. Able to get one. But shoots the squid. It's very interesting. And just like that, Gambit is looking ult right now. Gambit ult pushes up. Pick from James is able to get a 2 pick here, but us against the world completely. That was a really bad voice crack. Completely shuts down Gambit ult, and just like that, ThorPlay is able to win. Oh my goodness! I need a drink. I need to drink some water. Yo, don't clip that. Please don't clip my voice crack.
Fight who I am. I'd rather fight the folks
I'm a
who hate
growing
and fear me for
boy.
it. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Okay.
How strange.
Sorry about that. We are round 2. This map is
Sorry to
evil.
disappoint,
If
big
any of you
guy,
guys know
but
this
I
map,
ain't never
this
been
map
the type
is
to
pure
twins.
evil. It is either really easy to snowball, or it's really easy to snowball. It is incredibly hard to push through.
The battle starts
Not
in
Odin's
5,
archive potentially
4,
being the final
3,
game.
2,
That would be awesome.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Oh, Seems like everyone's standing still, just trying to figure out what to pick. Seems like right now we have James on Wanda. And we have Onyx Duckling on Rocket, Checkmate on Cloak and Dagger, and Mr. Muffin on Loki. Seems they're running triple support. We have 2 tanks this time. This will be very interesting. More sustain means that these brawler tanks are able to potentially apply more pressure, but that also means they have less protection. Already, first pick on Air Jet. Enrique pops ult, and just like that, Irreductible is able to get a pick. Irreductible really just standing and just doing his own thing.
Capture the mission area.
Air just tries to apply some pressure, but immediately gets picked off. James is applying pressure up top, trying to destroy that wall. Pretty smart, honestly. Falls through, might have been a mistake, and gets picked off as soon as they fell through, but gets frozen by Rocket Beacon, so that's pretty good at least. Immediately pushes up, tries to stop them. James is trying to get the pick on this Cloak and Dagger. Doesn't seem to be working, just is walking forward. Walking with authority. Walking with authority. That's what that was. James walked like they own the place. And just like that, ThorPlay is able again to get the first cap here. It's gonna be hard. Air just switches to Penny, and Mr. Muffin switches to Adam. Seems as though this team is truly spreading. And look at that! Wait. Look at that! Adam Flight! Yeah! Sorry, I'm an Adam main, so I really like it. Onyx Duckling pops his ult. Is able to apply some pressure. Onyx Duckling is attacking though. On the turn, but pops ult with Kraken Impact. Just like that, Kraken Impact is just going crazy right now. But Spider Time from Air Jess is able to at least add some sustainability. Trying to pick off El Costo here, but not able to get that pick. The pocketing from these supports are absolutely insane. And just like that, it seems as though ThorPlay gets another win off the bat yet again. That's another pick from Bucky right there. El Costo. It seems as though this game might end super soon. But Mr. Muffin does have Rays. And it looks like he's resing right now. Brings back the team for another team fight. Very good. Really good roses. But also gets the work from Zell. James all comes through. Gets a pick on the Cloak and Dagger. That was the pick that they needed. James is walking with authority and is owning it right now. Absolutely owning it. And just like that, a comeback from Magneto Was Right. Able to finally get their capture. Absolutely insane. That ult is what they needed. They needed to kill that Cloak and Dagger. Absolutely amazing. Irreductible trying to output damage, and Air Jess trying to get a pick here, but unfortunately both sides are at a stalemate right now. Just trying to apply more pressure. Air just pushes in. Very interesting. Okay, immediately backs out. I will say Air just plays Penny a bit more aggressively here, which I personally like. Tries to place that mine there. Misses it. He's just applying pressure. Oh, Costo pops. Oh, tries to get that pick. Adam does not care, though. He is just going around, walking like it's no one's business. Tries to get an early pick. Doesn't get it, unfortunately. Has to reload, and Irreductible gets the red. Unfortunate, but it seems as though the team is not paying attention to this. Adam, oh, Templar pops off, gets one, gets two, is able to get both supports, and just like that, Mr. Muffin is still applying pressure with Air Jess. And although they have won that little team fight in the back, they are not focused on point right now. Enrique pops ult, and just like that, it might be over. Spider Time from Air Jess, able to stall a bit more. But Invis pops her ult and is able to keep her team alive. And just like that, ThorPlay wins 2-1. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely insane. I think the most insane part is that Mr. Muffin was in the back line and was just chilling. You saw that? Adam was just chilling. Crazy that he can do that now. That flight buff. I love it. But obviously we got to end it with Costco, excuse me, not I will say El Costco or something like that. But El Costco is able to get the dub here. 17 final hits. The DPSs here are absolutely insane. I will say Magneto Was Right. Had some really good tanks. Had some really decent tanks. had some really good supports, but unfortunately, the damage output from Irreductible and El Costco was just way too much for Magneto Was Right to handle. And just like that, it is the end of the game. And honestly, an amazing spectate. I will say I am very, very excited to see how both of these teams progress, because we just started this league, ladies and gentlemen. Every Saturday we will be live at 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. It really depends on the schedule of the players, but we will be live here every Saturday showing off these amazing games and giving spotlight to these amazing players. I mean, Elacosto, Irreductible, Alu Templa, I mean, Airjesh, Mr. Muffin, James the GOAT. I mean, come on. There were so many amazing players here and a lot of amazing plays. Truly was amazing to spectate. But unfortunately, that is going to be all for today. I will see you guys next Saturday here, and I will have way more games lined up. Trust me. And we're going to be here and we're going to watch a lot of amazing plays. But thank you for everyone who showed up. And honestly, this was a blast. It was a blast to commentate. It was a blast to be here. It was a blast to watch these games. So good effort. Good games for both teams. Both of y'all did amazing. And I can't wait to see you guys here next Saturday. Goodbye, guys. Bye.